has Templar, he has High Templar supporting, he has Arbiters, and if he again manages to make a couple of those cool stasis on Science Vessels that he has done until now, I do not know what Flash is intending to do. So simply super game out till now. Flash has to take care with those Goliaths a little bit more to try to inflict more damage, and now the 6th expansion indeed going down at the 4 o'clock position for Bisu. So this is so far ahead. 6th base, simply incredible, and taking down this command center, and Flash does not want to lose it, but he will probably lose it. That SCV will not be able to heal that anymore, and it will either burn down or it will explode now, and it does explode indeed, and he will actually be able to save the 6th base. I actually thought that the 6th base will get taken down, but Bisu again intervening in the nick of time. Super play up until now, and really, if you see him play like this, it's like, who was to stop him? PVZ? Nah. PvP? Nah. PvT? Nah. What do you want to play against him? You want to play another game? Maybe that's the only way to stop Bisu. And in the meantime, you see this huge blue blob in the middle of the minimap. This is the Protoss army gathering its forces, and I believe that it will come out down to a very decisive attack very, very soon in the middle of the map. You see that Flash is trying again to regain a little bit of strength. First, he cannot be able to attack at the moment. He can only take this defensive Terran stance and build turrets around his tanks, make sure that he turtles down, and he builds his economy up, trying to somewhat regain the the momentum that regain the losses that he has had in the earlier and mid game. And why I was a little bit surprised right there. In the meantime, Bisu actually tried to go for a recall at 9 o'clock, but this failed because finally the vessel was not stasis, but it actually managed to EMP the Arbiter. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward for the big battle that will come. I believe that it is only a matter of time until Bisu says go, and he moves on, and you see these Protoss units are already moving, and I really think it's only a matter of time until it will come to a really big decisive battle. Of course, Flash in the meantime can not only turtle down and stay within his base and just be content with that, he also needs to harass so as to also be able to get back into this game, and he's doing just that. But I do not think that this is enough. These 8 vultures or something that are here above this ramp attacking the economy is definitely not enough. He needs to go for the main, maybe even. He needs to do something crazy right now, because otherwise, unless he does something unorthodox, I do not see him getting back into this one. So really, Flash should act fairly soon. The problem is that his way towards Bisu's bases is blocked by this army, and really, as a Terran, when you're moving, coming into this army is really a horrible experience. I'm sure. Even if the Terran gets the chance to defend against this army and establish his position, it would still be really very deadly. But getting into this army, nah, no way. And again, more harass from Flash, and even though it's good harass, it's way too little, too late in my opinion. Just sending in those vultures and managing to kill a couple of probes is not cutting it for him anymore. You see, Mind out in the meantime there, but Bisu will not mind. He has so many expansions in the meantime. 6 bases, I was saying, and it will come down to a very important map, a very important battle right now in the middle of the map. And you see stasis on 2 science vessels there again, and great storms, incredible storms, and this is really the might of the Protoss. These storms, and you see perfect storming exactly directly over these groups of tanks, and the only thing that saved those tanks in front was the defense matrix from the science vessels. So superb play by Bisu, again managing to storm the shit out of those units. You really have to put it like that. And I don't know what's up with this zoom in. I don't know if the Pro League editors want to imply that Bisu is in any way losing anything. He may have lost units in that attack, but I think he's very, very far from losing anything right now. I don't know what's up with that zoom. They just usually do it when players are losing, so whatever. I don't know. But the thing is that Flash is a goner right now. He has his tank established, and he's trying to go for an all-in attack. Finally, again, another EMP working. But this is like barely the 2nd or 3rd EMP in the game that I have seen, and otherwise I've saw more stasis on Science Vessel than EMP on Arbiter, which is really a testimony to how good Bisu has been. And I think this is the killing blow. Look at this, simply so many zealots coming into those tanks, and you know, Flash should have expected that sending so many tanks up there without proper vulture support, and you know, maybe he actually had decent vulture support, but still not enough, simply not enough. And you see that Bisu simply does not care. He just run his units into his mines. He has so many units, and I believe that now is the final hour of 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock will be erased from the face of the earth. I'm pretty certain about that. And of course, 2 arbiters there with the army. Even though no recalls were successfully made in this game, I don't think that Bisu really needed them. It would have been a cool thing to see some recalls though, but he won anyway very, very strongly as such. Okay, I'm not going to make prophecies now saying he won, but I think it's pretty clear to everybody that he is winning by now. And really, Flash is probably simply not wanting to accept his defeat. And you see, this is incredible. He has like 30 SCV doing nothing, absolutely nothing, because he cannot do anything. Bisu has controlled the game so superbly and managed to make sure that he slowly but surely starved Flash out of this game by taking that lead initially with his early attacks, keeping Flash pinned back against the wall, macroing himself up to this very, very strong toss position that he has right now, and making sure that no expansion, absolutely no expansion goes down for 10. And finally, 5 o'clock is being taken. This was the alternative that I was talking about earlier in the game as an alternative to 9 o'clock. It was, however, unfavored by Flash, and of course now it's too late. 5 o'clock, no matter what o'clock he's going to go for, it's going to go down. And you see he's forced to mine from a distance, so really by now you should simply see it's over. And Jesus Christ, it's like tons of legions, 300. This like, it's 300, but it's not Spartans, it's High Templars. So, and again, great stasis. So man, come on, it's over. And even if all the arbiters die and everything dies for Bisu, he would still be winning this game. So that's how far ahead he is by now. And again, great stuff running those zealots into the tanks. He has done a good job up until now with the zealot attacks, also zealot bombing and all the stuff. And GG, finally, Flash acknowledges it, and you see, oh man, this was a great game. You see that he's very disappointed with himself, and it makes sense, of course, because he wants to be the champion. He wants to prove himself as the alpha player in StarCraft in Korea right now, and he has been unsuccessful to do that last week in the GOM Classic, and he has been unsuccessful to do that today. And yeah, awesome, simply awesome game. I'm actually looking forward to see how Flash will perform in the Group of Death in the MSL. If you don't know, it's with Hwas and Firebat Hero and Jade. So not a very good psychological start, so to speak, position that he is in right now. He does not seem to be very happy with himself, but I think he'll come over it, and I think that we will see a great battle between these two players at the top of their place sometime soon. Until next time, however, Bisu is indeed the monster. He is the one you have to kill so as to get the StarCraft throne, you see that Flash really simply devastated because of his loss, and he probably goes through everything that he's done and considering what he could have improved, what he could have changed. But really, with Bisu playing like he played today, I'm not sure that you can really do much against him. Well guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed my commentary, and stay tuned for new commentaries. I will be waiting for the new videos to come on YouTube, though I will not be downloading torrents again because it takes like 5 hours or something with no people seating. But anyways, I will be bringing new commentary stuff like C vs Stork, Up Magic versus Toss Girl, and also a duel with Knight of Night very soon. Check out SC2GG as usual. Check out Commentator Idol very soon to start on the 19th. Check out all the other commentators through the links on SC2GG. And in the meantime, take care, guys. See you soon. This is Blade of Fire signing out. Bye bye, guys. Good night.